Alright boys, we're back. Welcome back again to DJ Live FPL. And this will be a very straightforward video. Need a breakdown to just a few differential players that you should buy, guys that you should invest and add into your team. Watu hawaku cost do mingi yani. Watu yani unapata some good value for your money. Do I need to say the name? Lazima niseme jina Palma ndio ushike. People on that Palma grind, people on that. Yani watu ukipewa 6M to work with them, you can get actually so much out of them. And what's even better, we're even going up to 4M. Watu wa hapo tuka 5M, kakitu rahisi sana tukakupenya. So I decided to record this video as soon as I realized I didn't have time. Bro, mi sikuwa najua game week mi nikuwa najua nitakuwa na the entire week to walk around, to decide, to yani tu nikuwe tu careless, only to realize the next game week inaanza kesho bro. The next game week starts as soon as this one ended. So I'll briefly just speak about game week 30. Si tulisema kwanza 30 hadi 38 vitu zinakuwa serious. Tulisema hii ni a second shift. In time tunahitaji ku pull up. You can right your wrongs, you can clean up the mess, or you can keep digging your own grave. So without further ado, wacha tu niingie tu kwa hii video to break it down, so that I hope in a couple of hours I can also record my team selection video for game week 31. Game week 30 was fruitful. I can see people on the team of the week. Naona Aston Villa ndio walikuwa na defensive returns. Actually, I don't think there was anyone else with clean sheets. I can see that Martinez and Konsa, who I think was trying to cross the ball, ilikuwa already in. The curve was good. He got 15 points. He also got a clean sheet. I think it's only Aston Villa who were able to get a clean sheet this game week. A lot of drama. Newcastle's early fixture, Newcastle's early fixture was, as we had said, anytime Isak starts games, he doesn't need many chances. Moja tu at a slot. And fortunately for him, luck was beside him. He got 2 penalties and he was able to plug an assist. Again, I'm really worried if I should speak about my team. No, I'll speak about my team performance on my team selection video. So right now, let's just get to what has brought us to this video, and it's differential players to buy, who to transfer in, who to sell. I won't tell you who to particularly sell. I'll tell you who to think about buying, and not just think about buying, who you are going to buy today, and then you just make the decision. So I have a small presentation here, and nitakuplug forward, nitakuplug midfielder na a defender. Just make your own decision off of this, get some information from this, alafu amweke utaenda. And the first guy that I'm peeping is Chris Wood. Honestly, mambo ya Chris Wood it's just that I've been hesitant all the way. Boys, shida yake tu inakuanga playtime. Time ana compete playtime na Awonyi, akiingia kama sub hapatangi those returns, but anytime he starts games, he scores for Nottingham. He actually knows what he's doing. He's had returns in the last 3, if I'm not mistaken. He's had returns in the last 2. Both have been assisted by the same guy, Gibbs White, a very instrumental player. Sidhani umesikia Elanga kwa hii story. Elanga amekuwa deep, hajakuwa kianza game zingine, hajakuwa akipata returns. Anacheza 45 minutes. Of course, this has to be due to fitness. But look, I think if it's the time that you don't to bank on a Nottingham asset, I get that midfield positions are crowded. Hakuna watu wengi wa kuweka. Hakuna watu wengi wa kuuza pia. This guy is at barely 4.7M. Him and the guy that can see beside, who I'll talk about in a sec. So as I was saying, I think Chris Wood is a player that you can really get returns from. Huni mtu anaweza kuplug very easily for his price point, and you can rotate him on your bench. Not even as a regular first team player, but you can rotate him on your bench. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I've been having Mope as my third striker. Ule mtu tu unamleta juu ya budget, ni mtu wa kubahatisha, ni ule mtu atacheza in case every other player is injured. Now this does not apply with Chris Wood. Chris Wood is someone who you can regularly start in your team, especially when he's getting guaranteed minutes under the coach. One thing I noticed about him is that he's getting bonus points from the last 2 outings. He's gotten a total of 5 bonus points, scoring in each of them, and they've only scored 1 goal each. Games 2 zinaisha 1-1. He's the only one who's slotting the ball there. And the next 3 games, 2 of them are at home out of the next 3, which is Fulham and Wolves. Wolves will also be at home. Tottenham is the only very, very tricky fixture since wanaenda away. Once again, if you know Tottenham are really good, but they really fail against teams who can, yani zile teams hujitokea zinajiaminia na zinajua zinaweza pata win, hazijakuja kukaza games. Teams zinajua hapa hatujakuja kudefend, we need to outscore the opponent. So the only tricky fixture here will be Tottenham, but I would be very positive with Nottingham. Nottingham have actually been excellent when playing away games. So the one that they are playing Fulham who are also kind of good but better when they are playing at their own stadium. Time wanakuja ku Nottingham, very tricky. So I don't think that Wolves is also a straightforward fixture. They are difficult. I'm just saying, if it's anyone who can score for them, it seems likely that it can be Chris Wood. And with Nottingham, I haven't been seeing attackers getting, sijaona defenders wakiget points za goals and all that. So I think he's one of the guys that I would consider highly. Next will be Muniz from Fulham. His fixtures aren't very bad. He's playing, who is he playing next? Of course he's playing Nottingham. He's playing Nottingham, and then Newcastle, and then West Ham. Those are the next 3 games. And from these games, it appears that the Nottingham game has been given a better difficulty fixture rating. Once again, he's gotten 21 points from his last 3 games. 21 points from the last 3 games. Ukiangalia hii chart hapa, this guy is going at 4.6M. Barely 4.7M, bro. Nikisema amepata 21 points in the last 3 games, that's the average number of points he can get out of 3 games based off of his form. Based off of his form and his recent what do you call it, stats. Ukiona hizi last 3 games, this was Wolves, then Spurs, and then Sheffield. Before that, stima zimepotea. Siniambia stima zimelost. Sawa, zimerudi tena. Lucky, but zinaweza potea. Before that it was 11 points against Brighton, 2 against Man U, and 8 against Aston Villa. If you add those 3, you get 22 points. 8, 9, 10, 21 points. 21 points. Before that, 2 game weeks, that is Burnley and Bournemouth. He got 8, 9, 10, 11. He got 21 points. He's kind of averaging 20 points in 3 games. So I think this is one of the guys, however much I'm unlikely to transfer him, I think I would be inclined to get him. Hizi returns zake ni crazy. And bonus points ndizo zikushow. Watu wanapewa bonus points, it means the people, serikali inaona Kenya wanafanya. Same thing as I said with Wood over here. He's getting bonus points very easily. Okay, the comments are not appearing. Okay, they appear once internet is back. Muniz, these are the returns that he's gotten, and his playtime has been an average of 90 minutes. Anachapa 90 minutes, ni venye anapewa tu sub kidogo kuachia watu wanalan tu waingie wajibambe. Next to him, I want to talk about the elephant in the room, the person who I already talked about as these videos was starting. That is Cole Palmer. Is already registered his 8th double-digit haul of the campaign. His 8th double-digit haul. Kupata 10 plus points in Premier League, you have to be really good. I think I talked about this in my last video venye points za Palmer zikinipita anytime. Mimi usikia kama nimefail at life. Points za Palmer hazipasi kukupita. Consider his price point. You don't need to buy anyone else from Chelsea. si ama defender, si kina Dizazi, maybe si hatuhitaji kina Gusto, but unaweza waleta kibidi. Of course kama uko na feelings za Chelsea na expect ufanye hivyo, but kama unataka tu kuwa safe, play with Palmer only as the only Chelsea asset and you move on. Go and look at other teams. Ukikuja Chelsea hakuna mtu mwingine anafanya kazi. Hakuna mtu anafanya kazi kama Palmer. So for 5.8 million, as it's written here, he has produced 27 points per million spent. He's produced 27 points per million spent, bro, making him the best value player in FPL. And I kept saying this, for someone at 5.8 million, now the same what's up na Gordon, it just makes sense to have them. Wacha tu akwe kwa squad rotate kama ni hapo umefika. Hii ni same price na kina Olise. Honestly, looking at it, next season Palmer will be starting at 7.5M. Your price yake wataipandisha tukianza next season. The same way this season they had begun by giving Rashford 9M, only for him to have declined by 0.6. No, I think Rashford has been the most. As is the year, his price has gone down by 0.6 million. He's now at 8.4M. So that's it about Palmer. Mimi hata sikuna vitu mingi za kusema, ishaandikwa hapa. He's picking up where he left off before international duty. As soon as his 13 points from GAMEWEEK 29, as soon as those 13 points passed me, I was like, nah, I need to make this as the first transfer. And I took a -4, and I think I'm going to be taking -4s till the end of the season. Sichezi defense, mina attack, I'm going for the whole cake. Missed skujik scraps, nigga. Once again, in the same line of thought, I'm going to bring a good midfield option. I think he's at 7.2 million if I'm not, he's currently sitting at 7.2 million, giving an average of 4 points per match. That's high. Ukiconsider si ati hizi performance za havertz zimekuwa hapa for long. Si ati amekuwa akipata points all throughout the season. Si ati alikuwa ameshaingia kwa system vizuri akakuwa enmeshed. I think he's now at a very, very good position, a very solid position whereby he's getting 90 minutes per game. And in his absence, ama in the presence of Nketiah, ama Gabriel Jesus, he still gets to start. Ikibidi ni ase wanakuja wacheze kwa wing. Otherwise, he's been solidified, and it proves that with Arsenal you can see there is a playing style. Now that's what happens. Systems above everything. Anywhere kuna system, any player can fit in a work. Whatever they are doing with Havertz, I think if you're not looking to cash out 9 million on Saka, unaweza ingia tu kwa Havertz na upate some good returns. It's hard to ignore the points that he's gotten since GAMEWEEK 20. I can see that he's had alipata 3 consecutive double digit hauls, namely 12 points against Burnley, 14 against Newcastle, and 14 against Sheffield. He only he's blanked yesterday, which is against Man City, which was very much expected. Na pia against West Ham, a game which they won 6-0. But I can see that he played 90 minutes. Hiko hapo. A 6-0 thrashing, and he wasn't on the scoreline. We're working based off probabilities. So for 7.2 million, this is a really good transfer that you could look. Unaweza replace mtu kama in my world, I'm looking to replace Bowen, having gotten his points, and now that he's going to play Spurs. I believe in Bowen. Don't get me wrong. I believe in Bowen. I'm just thinking that naweza replace your position yake with someone like Havertz. Then to have a West Ham asset, I would consider adding a forward, which is Antonio. Kumbuka sahi West Ham wako na Kudus, Paqueta, Antonio, Bowen. Bro, that's a deadly combination. That's even illegal to have. If West Ham can carry on with their form, bro, a lot can happen. So while I think midfield positions are very congested, naona ni kama unaweza pata somewhere to slot in someone like Havertz, together with Palmer and kind of get some good returns. Sindio? You need to know when to opt in and when to opt out, and timing is key. They say timing is key, and that's why the last player in here is Ait Nouri. My comments are not being shown. I had prepped some comments for this presentation. Net haija connect. Anyway, Ait Nouri is a very good budget, 4.6M, and Wolves are going to play Burnley away next week, and Wolves are also going to have a double game week at 34, which will comprise of Arsenal and Bournemouth, both home games. Kumbuka bado at game week 34 kuna watu unahitaji kutarget, and it's also right here. There are 7 clubs which have these double fixtures, which is Arsenal, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Everton, Liverpool, Sheffield and Wolves. Clearly you want to bank on Arsenal and Liverpool assets. Bournemouth, as long as you have Solanke, I think you are strapped. Hata kama those 2 double game weeks will be Aston Villa away and Wolves away, I'd still be very confident with Solanke. Left foot, right foot, header, ako sawa. And that's why Ait Nouri falls very well into this Wolves category. His fixture is very good. Actually, net yangu imeconnect. I should be able to see the comments. Yeah, here it is. Wow, nice. He has a double game week at 34. I've already said that. But then he's playing Burnley away, West Ham at home, and Nottingham away in the next 3 games, which to me looks promising. You can get some returns. Kumbuka, kama una watch games. Who boys alipata chance right in front of post with Martinez. Hit the ball with his left foot. Martinez makes a very brilliant save. He's playing left wing back, attacking from the flanks, which means akona flexibility ya ku push upfield whenever they are attacking. So I think I've seen enough of him to be like, okay, now I can't ignore this. This is a very good transfer, especially if you're looking to transfer out someone like in my squad. I don't want to show my squad much, but niko na Trippier bado na pia Doughty. If you have Doughty, I think this is a very good replacement that you can rotate and also play na pia acheze first team game week in, game week out for the next few game weeks as you look at how things are running. Of course, we are working on a predictive curve na kuguess pia. Hatuko 100% right, but sometimes just follow the stats and you see what's happening to make a decision. So those are some of the guys that I could so those are some of the guys wenye nimeweza kukusanya nikaangalia, okay, I need to make better decisions, and so do you. So these are the options that are on the table. You make your decision with it. Chukua information, do a bit of further research, and then you find what works best for you. I'll work on my team selection video in a couple of hours and have it uploaded, since hii game week inaanza Tuesday, inaanza 10 p.m. So I think kutakuwa na a bit of time to watch it through the entirety of the day. Once again, game week 34, Tottenham blank. So you don't also want to have so many assets from Tottenham. Wana nimesahau kuongelea kuhusu Johnson. Okay, I'll talk about Johnson in another video. But yeah, Tottenham blank at game week 34, which makes it very difficult to invest in them very early on. Kuna bado 3 game weeks to go, so you still have enough time to bring in those assets, as long as you are planning to sell them ama to have less of them in your squad, such that unaweza wa bench during that time. So that's the video for today. I hope you did enjoy this as much as I did recording it for you and presenting it for you. In case of anything else, bro, we'll be back here. We'll be discussing a bit more. So just keep an eye out for my team selection video, and it'll come out in a couple of hours, and we just pick up the pace and keep it moving. So DJ Live FPL, bro, kwani ni kesho.
Ay, BTL drop, Radika Ruka. I gave her Kichoika Ruka. She gave me inside the Uber, Liambaga was sitting at date nikamruka. Put on my dip when I was a peruka. Kama tumnyambo, I be with my shooter. She is a soldier, she is a trooper. The way that she stay with my stick, then I knew BTL drop.